Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're eating this jjajangmyeon that I've never tried before, this black bean noodle. So we're gonna give that a go. I also have here some crispy chicken. Yummy. I'm gonna rip this off actually. So I have some crispy chicken here. I also have some dumplings. I will leave a link in the description if this one doesn't work. I made these dumplings. The only difference is I used the dumpling wrappers that were pre-made for these ones. Okay, let's get cooking. So the first thing I need to do is put this guy in. Got some water in there. The directions say to add noodles and dried flake to 600 milliliters of boiling water. Cook for 5 minutes. Please remove water from noodles. Remain 10 spoons of water. Add seasoning powder and seasoning oil to noodles. Stir well and so I don't actually like making it that way. I like just putting some water in the pan and letting it kind of steam. This is what they look like. What it looks like in the package. So I think this is the seasoning pack. This is the oil. And then this is just like the dry flakes. Okay. Ooh, I like the way these noodles look. See? The second one. Add some more water to it. I feel like this one's going to need quite a bit. Add the little flakes. I'm gonna add one of these already into it. Mix that around. Okay. Okay, so where I got this crispy chicken from was, I think it was a Chinese restaurant on, oh actually I'm not entirely sure, I think it's Chinese. It might be a little bit Korean too. Might be fusion, I don't know. On Highway 7, so this is good. I wanna give this a try, that's how it looks. See that? Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Good. Mmm. Yep. I just have some kimchi here. Kimchi. This is just some soy sauce and some vinegar in here. And that one. crispy pork or chicken, sorry. They're almost done. That's why it's good to cook with wooden spoons. You can leave it in the pot while it cooks. Just have a pot sticker here. These are amazing. The best dumplings ever, actually, though. Lord help me. Lord help me. Put some cucumber on top for those who want to see something aesthetically pleasing. Okay. Kimchi. So this pack, Samyang, I really like the noodles. The sauce is just okay. Crispy pork. The crispy pork and the kimchi together tastes really good. This little crispy chicken is so good with the kimchi. Excuse me. I've been obsessed with a new game recently. This game, Clash Royale. Ooh! I just got a rare card. I got a rare card. Anyways. Are you guys obsessed with any games? What games are you obsessed with? Let me know in the comments. you ready for this story time? I don't think you guys are ready. I'm not even ready for it. So like the title says, I got into like a fight, argument at the gym. So let me give you a little bit of details of myself when I'm at the gym. Unless the gym is packed, I don't like anyone to be around me. There's just no reasoning for it. I believe in having gym etiquette, and if someone's using a machine and you're either waiting for it, you should wait close to it, but not like directly beside it to the point where you're in that person's peripheral vision and it's like becoming annoying. I believe you shouldn't do something like that. I also believe that you shouldn't be like touching their machine when they're on it. Wait a little bit far away, let the person know that you want to use the machine after, and then wait far away. That person will most likely save that machine for you. And I'm sure when you see that person get up, then you can walk over and, you know, hopefully people around you saw that you asked for that machine. If not, someone goes to it, just you let them know that, hey, I let that girl know before you or that guy know before you that I'm gonna use the machine. Just having proper gym etiquette, you know? Putting your weights back, being respectful to everyone around you, just stuff like that. I'm like a pro advocate for proper gym etiquette. So I'm working out, doing my shoulder workout yesterday, and I wish I filmed this because I was going to, and then I decided not to, but I had this like notion in me that I should still do it, but I didn't, so that's kind of disappointing. But anyways, so I'm getting into like my shoulder workout. I'm near the mirror, and then my bench is over here. So I'm close to the mirror, I'm finishing my bent over lateral raises, and then I'm going to then transition myself onto the bench. So I only have a couple sets left. I'm almost to the point where I'm transitioning to the bench. This guy who can clearly see weights on the bench and water bottles on the bench puts his bag directly beside my bench. He put his bag right on it, like it looked like he was claiming my bench. So I thought that was weird right off the bat. Then he works out directly beside the bench at the end. So I'm over here, my stuff is right here. He's now put his bag and looks like he's claimed my bench and he's working out directly beside it. So I walk up to him, I'm like, I'm using this bench, like, can't you give me a little bit of space? And he's like, right off the top starts cussing me out. Bitch, what am I paying a membership for? I can work out wherever the fuck I want. Then he continues to say, why do you need 200 square feet for? And I'm like in shock that he's even talking to me this way. So I'm like, excuse me? And this is where right away, when someone acts like that with me, I do not become timid. I do not become shy. I become a beast. I become full, like don't even with me type of shit. Like, that's what I become. I don't know if it's because I grew up in Regent Park, which is like the ghetto of Toronto, and I got like beat up in elementary school. So I don't know if that's the reason why when the minute someone comes up to me and acts like that, I get on the defensive. That's probably what it is, because I grew up in the ghetto. But ghetto gal came full throttle, let me just tell you, honey. So he's like, bitch, are you on your fucking period? He's like, get the fuck out of my face. I'm like, excuse fucking you. I'm like, first of all, you came out and worked out beside me. He's like, there's so much room in this fucking gym. Go work out somewhere else. I'm like, you came and worked out beside of me. If there's so much room in this motherfucking gym, why don't you go over there? There's literally no one working out there. There was at least 2 bench spaces worth of area that he could have worked out in, yet he chose to sit right there, grabbing his plates, doing his shoulder shrugs, struggling, having like a roid rage. And I was like, whoa, like, this is too much. But and this is my ghetto in me coming out, proud of it, coming out, where I will not back down when you are in my fucking face. Like, I'm not gonna be the one that backs down. It's not happening. Like, you started this. I'm not gonna back down now. You started this. It wasn't me. So he's in my face, get the fuck out of my face, bitch. I'm like, excuse me, motherfucker. He's like, bitch, I'll knock you out. I'm like, what? you'll knock me out? I'm like, knock me out, motherfucker. See what happens. Knock me the fuck out. He starts like chesting me at this point. So I'm like, fucking knock me out. Knock me out. And then he pushes me. I push him back. And that's when like, I see like 5 people, like everyone was staring at us in the gym at this point. 5 people come rushing to us, separate us. He's just like, fucking bitch, get off your period, stupid whore, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, all I was trying to tell you was to have a little bit of gym etiquette and give me my space. Like, the gym's not packed. You don't need to work out directly where I am. It doesn't make any sense. So he finally leaves. Then he comes back and he puts his shit down again and works out right there again. So at this point, I take my foot and I lightly just like slide my foot. So I'm like, slide my foot like this. I didn't kick his stuff, nothing. I just slid his stuff to the side. I was like, doesn't need to be there. He whips my water bottle, throws my big water bottle across everyone at the gym, stares, and he's like, fucking whore, get off your period. There's so much room in this motherfucking gym, blah, blah, blah. Walks away and starts like telling someone who's on the other side of the gym the story of what just happened in his own version. So then like, these 2 great gym employees come by and they're like, we heard there's an argument here. And I was like, yeah, well, that happened to me, actually. That was me. So he's like, what happened? I'm like, first of all I did was ask the guy if he could not work out right next to me. Like, there's so much room in the gym right now. It's so pointless to do something that it's rude. He's clearly trying to like make me feel uncomfortable to push me out of the area I'm in. No, motherfucker, you're not gonna come here and push me out. I was here first. Wait your damn turn. So anyways, so then he sees I'm talking to them and he walks over. He's like, oh, you told the staff? Oh, you told the staff? I was like, oh my God, we're in high school all over again. So he's like, first of all, this bitch in front of the staff employee, like, buddy, you're doing all the talking for me at this point. I don't even have to prove my point because you're showing them and proving to them everything that I just told them because you're acting like a dickhead. So I'm like, inside I'm laughing at this point because I'm like, this guy is like seriously has some issues, which I kind of felt bad for. I don't want anyone who has mental health issues to suffer, but I don't know if it was his roid rage or if he has mental health issues. Anyways, so he's like telling them how, you know, she comes over here, there's so much room in the gym. I'm like, you came over to where I was. You said you would knock me out. He's like, yeah, you fucking headbutted me and then I knocked you out. And I was like, this is in front of the staff, mind you, and I was just looking around like, I headbutt you and you knocked me out. That's when I was like, okay, this guy has some issues. The staff employees look at me and they're like, okay, Veronica, let's just separate the situation for a second. Come with us and we'll handle him. So we go to the side, we call security, whatever, everyone goes to talk to him. At this point, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go finish my workout because this guy's not ruining my workout. So I go over there and then he starts saying, overhear him saying to the security, if someone comes up in my face and he's talking about like, I don't know, like other birds showing their feathers, and if they show their feathers, he's gonna show his feathers, and just some nonsense. And I was like, I turn around, I'm like, buddy, you said you're gonna knock me the fuck out. And he's like, bitch, I will knock you the fuck out. And then the security's just like, like, are you serious? You just tried to defend your story, this whole different story that he's giving them. Meanwhile, right in front of them, he's like, bitch, I will knock you the fuck out. Eventually, you know, the security, after that, everyone talks to it and then security talks to me. I'm like, look, I just wanted some space. He's the one that became extremely aggressive with me, and you know what? I'm not innocent. I wasn't nice about it. I was very much so in his face as well. And the security guard's just like, well, do you continue to engage? I'm like, only if he does something that I think is inappropriate. Other than that, I don't care to engage with him anymore. He's like, all right, well, if he does anything, we're gonna kick him out. It's funny because one of the Good Life employees is like, we're gonna need like 5 security and maybe some police officers to get this guy out of here because he's fucking insane. And I'm like, yeah. So that's my story, guys. I had a massive guy in my face yelling at me saying that he was going to knock me the fuck out. So that was enjoyable. I had a great time doing that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this mukbang and this story time. So ridiculous. Oh, also guys, someone commented, they're like, you should make a separate channel for your vlogs. Some people are only here for your mukbangs. Well, my channel is predominantly mukbang. However, this channel also represents who I am, and so I'm multiple things. I'm not just mukbang. So I will be continuing to release vlogs. If some of you don't like that, I'm sorry, but I like to change it up. I get bored really fast. I don't want to just consistently be doing mukbangs. It's not who I am to do, so I'm gonna switch it up. This whole week I'm gonna be doing mukbangs, and then next week I might do like one mukbang and then the rest might be vlogs. Mind you, I also am still getting the hang of vlogs, so my mukbangs will be more consistent than my vlogs, but eventually I do want a steady flow between mukbangs and vlogs. So yeah. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. I cannot wait to announce the winners of the 13K giveaway. So until next time, see you.